Eta, you know how they say it takes 21 days to form a new habit. So ngicabanga nje, maybe we use this time to take a different look at our money. And hopefully, we come out of this as ministers of our own finances. Let's change our habits together.
Broadcast live.
It is a Wednesday where we speak with a special guest. Now, I mean, so we want to check whether Moonchild is going to be joining us soon, and she's got a new joint that is getting everybody to lose their heads. It's Jazz Disciples. It's called Askis, featuring Moonchild. So let's just start off with the Moonchild joint right now before we speak to her. Oh, she's already here. Yo, what's up, Moon? Moon, we gonna play the joint. We gonna play the joint before we jump on with you, Moon. I see you.
Barakilungli, tibona banyana ba Josie. Askis, I'm sorry. Onali dibuno tampubi. Askis, I'm sorry. Onali dibuno tampubi. Askis, I'm sorry. Onali dibuno tampubi. Askis, I'm sorry. Onali dibuno tampubi.
The police are excuse me, where boy. Abafana basa jozi no more. Bana manga bana mali posho. Batadu kama with the mama's moto. Ufuna mina koda kana petro. Utunga basi zoya ndani embo. Diya bakada to make sure I don't fall. I can't fall. Best standard style, best style, best standard style. Best in boon and good, best in boon and good. Best my bell and a juice, best my bell and a juice. Best in bad and good, best in bad and good.
Yes. What up, Moon? What's up? How you doing?
I'm awesome, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good. You're out here talking about those S's and you know, they got you mad. Tell me what station doesn't want to play you. Why they got you so mad?
No, so I got a version from the boys that was censored because I was like, why isn't the song there? Because social media is popping and it's like actually speaking to the people. So the people it was meant for. And now you're telling me, so I play this thing and you've censored thighs, manjang petty juice, and petty juice. And I'm like, I'm not holding juice, petty amabele and juice. What are tits in Xhosa? In the dictionary, ngamabele. So are you basically saying then me using my language is derogatory? Because amabele, amatanga, itanda thighs, it says owner because wankumtu is fit out here and there's bad ass bitches that are not fit from gym, but fit confidence, yeah. And no one actually highlights that. So I wasn't going to stand for the thighs being eliminated, the thing that actually makes the song and speaks to the fellow bad bitches. You know what I mean? So I wasn't coming to that party. I just heard that song. I didn't speak to nobody. I went straight to that video. I was mad.
So what the boys say? The boys say that they wanted to censor it. It's not like Radio never wanted to play it. They just wanted to censor it for radio, you mean?
No, so the boy said that wouldn't play the original version. It needed to be censored. So the version I heard, which was censored, it was literally my Xhosa, like ampethanga juice, amabele ane juice, ngiphethe itanda thighs, ngiphethe impundu ezinkulu, ndiphethe impahla enkulu. These are heavy goods. So you're gonna censor that main. That's the part that makes the song. So what are you selling to me? I don't want to hear that censored one because firstly, I wasn't derogatory at all. Secondly, you know, because I can things that I can curse in between the things politely even, but I didn't. It was as clean cut as you ever find me, and it was direct. I wasn't being metaphorical to confuse the audience that needs to hear it. It was as direct as possible in the most simplest dictionary Xhosa as possible. Like, so Andiazi who was touched because I don't, and I didn't understand, and I refused to understand because the song needs to be heard.
So you got the girls coming out during quarantine right now?
Oh, yes. Oh, hell yes. Sanbonisba, asizondiva. As we're not going to hear from possibly a woman who doesn't understand or has to keep her position to not, you know what I mean? Like, or a man who is just in his high, about old age that are not, they think the last time anyone had a voice was Boom Shaka and Brenda Fassie and therefore can't accept anything that was brought up under that situation. So Like the narrative needs to be like, we need to be open about things. It can't be just iconic from the past. Who's going to be an icon for the ones of today?
Yeah. So with that being said, sorry, carry on.
Yeah. So that's why the people. I just have to give it to the people, and I'm not even argue anymore. I'm just gonna show you what the song is doing, and I'm getting the kids, getting the families involved, and it's just gonna be a big campaign. So thank you for your ignorance, because we are out here now. We're pushing campaigns. We're doing things that are relevant and make sense.
So that's when they say lemon to lemonade, hate to hit. That's what you're doing.
Yes. I didn't know that one. But I
just made you inspired that one. I just made that one up because you inspired it.
As you say, yes, hate to is. So yeah,
so after this has been happening, because I've been seeing a lot of it, and I mean, I saw someone post earlier that like when we started playing the song, they said that they've been hearing this song everywhere. Have you gotten any type of feedback from radio saying, yo, okay, let's bring it, we're sorry, we were wrong or whatever? Have you gotten any feedback yet?
I'm not even waiting. I mean, I'm not getting any direct feedback. I'm not even waiting for any. I'm just going with what this mission of the song was. And radio is not stopping us. Should they play it, which is what I want, to reach even more people, because a lot of people need to hear the song. A lot of women need to hear the song. And and be reminded of how powerful they are, whatever the size, how beautiful they are, owning that thing. Because these little things where people are feeling bad already, those are the same things that men will use against a woman to make them feel like it's a favor to be loved, because there's a part of them that is broken, and men tap into that thing, but then they're still scared to see a woman owning up to it. You are your body, because everything starts with the confidence. And if you're going to stop that thing, BBW, you've always got I'm in love with a coco, you've got all these things. Don't look, I'm not here for that game. So I'm saying, Andizi, we'll do it.
And I think and I think also the key thing that you're fighting for also is that, listen, all this stuff, when you translate it in English, you don't censor it, but it's more than just like a fight for women, but it's a fight for our language also. Like, just like make our language official and make it mainstream, the way you've made if someone was saying tits or thighs or whatever the case be, you know what I mean?
Yep. I mean, Anati had a song, Standardize, no?
So, yeah. He said something like that.
No, I didn't have that one then, but ngiyayikhumbula ibikhona. Like for instance, even you remember Mangena Babambi Nganqa ngenzeni?
Yeah.
Because of my aesthetic and how I look and how you would decide to box me, you won't hear what I mean by that line. It's like when I walk in and they dicks rise, it's not my fault that they rise. So it's not my fault that you raped me because you couldn't control yourself. But no one's trying to look into it deeper. They just take it for what it is, because they see my bums and therefore they don't see any intelligence. They hear the line as dirty as they take it. And it's just like, until there's time for me to explain it, it's fine. So this one, I didn't even sneak this one. This one is clean, it's direct, and it's like, because I'm coming. Like, this song fueled more women that would have probably listened to radio and never sent a video. So thank you, because now it's become visual,
Do you think that, like, with women particularly, and I don't even just want to say, maybe I'll say black women, because obviously black women also carry the most assets. Most black women have more assets generally than other races, we wish we had assets in equity too, but like, let's say the bodies, most women carry that. Do you think that, like, it's almost like black women almost have to hide who they are and their bodies in the industries, and they have to be a certain way or look a certain way to be accepted in this industry? Just with regards to how they present themselves and their bodies. I mean, you literally like are completely a different beast with regards to how you present yourself. And I'm sure you always get eyes going like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
I am the most blondest person that exists here, but because of that freedom, I feel like the saddest part is like when I look at, especially in hip hop, like if someone comes as a tomboy, they definitely are gonna change into the sex appeal. I don't know. So I never know whether it's coming from you growing and figuring things out, or it's coming from the marketing strategy from a male that knows something that's been tried and tested to a point. Sometimes it doesn't fit because there's a generic type of sexy, and it's not necessarily someone's personality, because you can be sexy in a tracksuit like Aliyah. You can be sexy in a leotard. Not everyone has to. Sexy is not a leotard. So it's like, it's almost like the formula. And I have actually heard people that'll say, once the look changes, once you stop being a tomboy, because yeah, it's cool, yeah, great, but it's not going to sell you records. You now have to be, and you have to be the formulated version of sexy in hip hop. And that's like the saddest thing, you know?
Do you feel that, like, and I mean, and generally even outside hip hop, do you feel that like these expectations from women's bodies also end up making women having like tensions between themselves, where if you're a woman and you saw that this woman is looking good or whatever the case be, but you know that's not the popular cosmopolitan look good, and then all of a sudden you guys start building your own kind of tension between each other. Do you think those expectations create that also?
Definitely. And it's so crazy. The people with no tits that make tits fight most. Boys will collaborate on a vagina and write a song about it. Girls will collaborate on a dick, but they will be hating each other. And all of them will still go back to that source who's still going to write a song about it. So it's like, it's unfortunate, because I remember I went to studio and this female artist had already recorded a verse. But then these men were talking about how I just killed them on a verse. And I was like, first of all, you don't have a vagina. I'm not coming with this locker room of yours of thinking that every woman is so insecure that they need to entertain being compared to another one who's special in their own way. We're all different. There's too many different cakes for you to worry about one slice with vanilla. It's like, I don't understand how we also let that happen. But I can also understand it, because yes, we are bad bitches now, but our background doesn't allow us to stand for it for ourselves, because we have to go through a plate of dicks. Even with the talent that you have to also learn how to say fuck you politely to a man, because they still need to take advantage of the fact that you have a vagina, he has a penis, and it needs to go somewhere around, somewhere in you. Outside all the you know what I mean? It's crazy. I've missed out on songs because a guy wants me to send nudes. And some, no, I don't need to do that. It's fine. If it takes me long, it's gonna take me long. It's gonna keep me longer, because I'm going to work. I know I'm special. I know it's gonna fucking work out. And you're just gonna have to. You're probably gonna beg to give me the song. And guess what? It's happened with people that I respected, where it's just like, oh snap, that's how you looked at me as well when you just saw how magical I am in studio, how fast I write music, how crazy I am. Like, I'm magic. And you're still going to undermine that thing, because you still need to flex your muscle, because we petting.
Yeah, and Zinga was telling me that like he got in studio with you and you literally listened to the beat and you like you just did one take and you just killed it, and it was like, yo, that's crazy. But for you also, considering that you are very open with your sexuality, you are very open with, you're very comfortable with your body, do you sometimes also feel that like people like, well, I guess it's men, and because nowadays women also like can go anyway, you think a lot of people try to take advantage of that kind of openness and that acceptance of yourself?
Of course. Like, I remember I was at the situation on a Saturday, right, when life was happening. And this guy, first thing he comes to tell me is like, yo, man, I'm not, he says, what's up? And I'm like, I don't speak to you. You're on the list. And then he's like, and then he came to explain why he's not on the list if I knew him. I'm like, I don't know you. Secondly, I trust a woman before I trust a man. The third thing, the next thing he does, he's sitting by the corner and he's like staring at me like, hypnotically. He didn't know. It's like he didn't know what to do with himself. He couldn't hold himself. It was the creepiest thing, because he just came to explain how, I don't even know why, because we're not friends. We don't looking for a future either. But the next guy comes, he spanks me by mistake. It's like, you know, when I have boys now, I have to scoop them because they always slide to the bum by mistake, and it's like, ha ha ha, and it's not funny. And you think it's unnecessary, it's pathetic. No, it starts with the need. touch me at the knee. Why you leaning on me? You're not even you're not doing anything. And then it goes up, up, up. And usually boys bet on the fact that a girl is going to be shy and not overreact from the knee. And then they'll say, oops, sorry. Bullshit. It's like, man. And all the time, and sometimes I make them little bitches, you know. Like I remember I've taken a couple of rappers, I've made them take out their penis and I hold it. And then I say wrong size. They will never talk about it. When they undermine, I go there, they know themselves. But I'm not a bitch. I'm not. I dealt with them for undermining me after doing beautiful music.
Wow. I mean, Moon, why am I surprised though? I know you. You know what I mean? I mean, but for every girl out there, you know, I really want to get this out there because this needs to be my last question. And what I want to do also, talking about people that want their songs to be played on air. There's a guy who sent us a song and we want to see whether people are going to like it or not because the people voted for it like on our last show. So I'd also like you just to be around and stick around and tell us whether it's hot or not. And you must be honest. You must tell us whether it's the wrong size or it's the right size. I'm going to play that just now, right? But with that being said, you know, I really, 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 really love the way you are just so firm and you are so powerful. And you know, me being a father of two girls also, you know, it's like, I don't want them to be out there like showing their booty and doing all the crazy shit you're doing, but I'd like them to have like this affirmation that you have. But like if they're doing their booty and that shit and so and but the truth of the matter, what do you say, what should girls do with all these cats that want to take advantage of them and make girls feel like, I can't actually really show my body or do this because people just think that I'm a hoe. You know what I mean? What would you say that girls should do with that?
I'd say it's literally your body. First of all, like even when you don't need reassurance from anyone. You don't need reassurance from even your parents because they can break you, you know? So with any situation that you built with, like you can have an eating disorder and have no support and you could go down the wrong way where you don't take care of yourself, or you can use that as fuel. So there's always an option of you changing any narrative into something that works for you. So you need to find a way of getting that confidence where you reassure yourself. You Google stuff like confidence is not you showing off the skills you have on men. That's when they take advantage of you. It's about like if you're going to be playing around and doing your shit, it's your notebook. It's not theirs. You need to own your body. You need to have sex with the lights on. When you're curious about stuff, you need to Google and ask your parents, listen to a Moonchild song. Or even ask me questions, you know. But you need to just, it's all about, when it starts here. With the confidence, the world becomes something else because the world can mold around. It's not necessarily easy, but it's what it is. For you to exist in this world of no submission, you're a woman, you're power, and you don't need a man. I mean, you can make your own babies. But before you get to those ages, no one should pressure you into sex. No one should pressure you into being like the artist that you like. But ownership of your body is yours. No one should be able to take it. No one owns it. You're married, you're forced into anything. Woman, your body is yours. Little girl, your body is yours. That's why you need to be vocal. If anything makes you, even as an adult, because people will lose virginities from just pressure of wanting to be cool as well. And so ownership of your body, you don't have to do what they do. You don't have to care what they say. As long as you know who you are with your body, it's yours. No one can ever take it. And if they do, talk about it. Figure something out, but don't keep it in because you're protecting that bullshit and it'll continue. So there's so much I could say. I will never stop, Slikour. I'll never stop. Just ownership. Fuck what they say, man. Fuck what they say. You own it. Your power. Your fucking power. Your power. And the thing is, and another sad thing is that, you know, there's a few people that will question why I've got small girls on there. People don't know about eating disorders. People don't know about eating disorders. That's a mental battle. I'm getting more inboxes about anorexia and all these things. And so that's why I'm loving the fact that it's a celebration of women because we're all beautiful and we're all going through struggles that have got to do with weight, physically or mentally. But Sonke, we're on the same boat. And if we're not together, we're not going to change this narrative. But together, we're doing this thing.
Yo, shout out, man. You better make sure you catch Askis, like for all the radio playlisters, when you see this, because this is going to be on YouTube too and all the other platforms. When you see this, show the girl Moon love, you know, to all, and just to all the brothers out there, you know, that literally like don't understand that a woman's body is her power. You know what I mean? It's not your playground, you know. And I think that you've literally like really achieved that in an amazing way, where you've shown how your body is your power, and you take power of your body, and you don't let anyone else overpower your body. Like the fact that you're holding niggas' balls just to tell them that like they shit is small already, that literally already is like you saying that you're so affirmed about you. This way they can literally try hit your bum, you can go, oh, what makes you think you can do that? You know what I mean? So yo man, power to you, Moon. You know me, I know how crazy you are, but you know I'm always speaking to you. You know I know your story, so you know. And the only thing, but I appreciate it because you stand up for your shit and you who you are, and you're not acting, you're not faking it, you're not trying to like create this brand of this. This is who you are. You know what I mean? So shout out to that, you know, and keep doing it. And I think for every other girl though, even though Moon is saying some extreme things, this is who she is. Get in where you fit in. Don't try to do some of the things that she's doing, because she is extreme, and she's got that confidence at the same time. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, man. I'm gonna play the song just now, and I just want you, because you know we want the quality of the sound to be dope. I want you just to stay, please, just give me your comments. Let me know, is it fire, or let me know if it's not, and just be honest, Moon. We're not asking for anything. Yeah, and by the way, just so you know, this is a song that our listeners literally chose from an artist on Sunday. So if it's whack, it's not us. It's really our listeners.
Okay, cool. Hi, thank you
And
very
yo,
much.
and I was trying to hit you up. You know, Squatter wants to do something with you, but that's a conversation for another day.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, kulum.
Yeah, I just found out that Kobe changed these numbers, but like it is what it is. But I told him, so we're gonna get it together. I found him this week.
Okay, cool. And I've still got your number. I changed mine, but I've got yours.
Yeah, just keep mine and stay away from you before you ruin my spirit and tell me wrong size. Peace. You pull a niggas more, yeah. You pull a niggas more out in these streets.
Get that in a rap song.
Yo, let me play this joint and you tell me your thoughts. Yeah, shout out. Thanks, Moon. Much love, man. Nice.
Thank you.
Broadcast live.